did put Arsenal under some late pressure, never really created that many clear-cut opportunities, but did play well in fits and starts. But it's the side from North London that will be heading to the Wembley Arch, courtesy of a 4-2 aggregate victory. Look, it was scrappy, it was disjointed. Chelsea came with a game plan, it nearly worked, but Arsenal dug deep and finally broke Chelsea hearts late on with that Havertz winner.
Yeah, look, we never really looked like we were going to lose the game. That's the bottom line. Chelsea had a plan. It was a plan of containment, because they knew that we're a special team and that if they came to attack, that we'd put them out of sight. So they stayed in the game and they made it nervy, but really and truthfully, they created next to nothing. I thought we were poor on the ball tonight. I didn't think we were anywhere near our best, but ultimately it does not matter, because we're through to the League Cup final. We beat Chelsea home and away. And when they did start to commit the bodies forward, we picked them off ultimately and won the game. So end of, Mikel Arteta got it right in the end. He was proved correct in not chasing goals here tonight. He was proved correct in just dealing with Chelsea's game plan and basically letting the clock run down, because he knew that they would soon have to commit bodies forward, and the moment they did, they left one at the back. We killed them with a 2v1, and it's game over. And it's a wonderful scene, isn't it, in front of us?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's very few Arsenal fans who have left early. They knew that there was plenty on the line tonight. They knew that their support was needed. Mikel Arteta has called for that. And it's a real special night here at the Emirates Stadium, because it's going to be a final in front of supporters, of course. A League Cup success for Arsenal would really go so well for Mikel Arteta and what he's trying to achieve here, because we've seen it with Jose Mourinho's Chelsea, with Pep Guardiola's City. You get that first one. I know that the FA Cup's won before, but this Arsenal vintage, this particular side, after that FA Cup success, which we know was 6 years ago now, this is such an important trophy for Arsenal, hopefully to win.
Yeah, the first trophy for this team is going to be so important, and it would be nice for it to be the League Cup, because I think it would help our title too and our assault on all the other competitions as well. And we want to chase the quadruple. Look, it seems fanciful right now, but we are probably favourites for every competition that we're in at the moment. So this could be something very, very special, and the League Cup would be the first of them. So let's give it our all, and it's so exciting that we're there. This team deserve a showpiece Wembley final. They deserve to get their hands on silverware, and they've just got one more game to go now. And, I would back us to, whoever we end up facing, I would back us to go and get the job done at Wembley. We like Wembley, remember, Arsenal. We haven't been there enough of late. We have a fantastic record there. And, all the fans around us cannot wait to drive the team on to glory.
It's such a, I'm so pleased to see the supporters act this way. They know how important it is. The League Cup is always fourth in terms of priority, but as Mikel Arteta has said, as far as tonight is concerned, it is the game, the priority, and it has to take up everyone's energy and effort, and he's proved that tonight, hasn't he?
It has, yeah. Look, every trophy matters. It really does. And as I said, this team, everybody knows it's a great team, but it needs validation, and the validation is silverware. And we've got a chance now in late March to get our hands on silverware, and I think that if we do win, it'll be the first of at least two this season, which would make it a very, very special campaign.
First final day is coming Arsenal's way. 1-0 on the night here, 4-2 on aggregate. Arsenal through to the League Cup final. Let's get you back to Nicole and Jeremy and all of the Live from M5 crew.
We're just busy having a lovely time dancing, soaking up the atmosphere, Jen.
Oh my God.
What I love is we ran down here, pitchside, with a couple of minutes to go. And, obviously we were going to be really positive. It's great. We've made it to the final at Wembley next month. But the magic of that last-minute goal.
Oh my God!
Kai Havertz, the way we erupted, the way the stadium here erupted, the noise, Jez. This is what it's all about. This is what you love to see. A magical night in the end here at Emirates Stadium, hey?
Oh my God, absolutely amazing. We were so lucky to come down at that time as well. We were just waiting behind that, behind the corner there, and then suddenly Kai Havertz just get that chance, pull it away, and you saw the stadiums, the fans just absolutely erupting. It was magical, amazing. It's been a tough game though, but at the end of it ended up being a nice, lovely, amazing feeling.
And that's all that matters in the end, isn't it? And that's all that all of us here tonight will remember. We won't be thinking about the first half where it felt a little bit bland at points, didn't it? All we will remember is the elation here tonight when that goal went in. Even though, Jess, we didn't really need it, right? We obviously won 3-2 in the first game, so we were already going through at that point. But just to get a goal here tonight in the second leg,
I think obviously you just wanted to get through and go to Wembley, but I think scoring that goal make it even sweeter. I think if it ended up 0-0, I think some maybe might have felt, we're going through, but it would have been nice to at least score a goal and win. And yeah, that counter-attack at the end, we were right there. And when I saw Declan Rice just curving it, I just thought, come on, you're on 1v1 with the keeper, please just put it in. And it's just, didn't take any risk. What a feeling, man.
What a night! I was just saying to Jez, what's quite funny is, throughout the game, it wasn't a thriller, really. But just that last minute, the atmosphere here, the energy, the sound, if you could just bottle that up, that was special, right?
When I sat down here, I turned to Tara and I was like, I haven't filmed anything today. And then at the end, I literally ran down, had to celebrate with the boys, and what a finish.
Listen, you normally around the pitch everywhere, yeah? What is that feeling like at the end? Did that feel more than normal when we score a goal?
Yeah, because you just thought it was going to end a draw, and it's like, cool, we're going to go to the final.
Yeah.
But to end it like that, especially Kai as well, he's been out for a little while. So for him to get the winner as well, he just deserved it.
Amazing.
Oh man, I'm gassed. I literally went to the tunnel as well. I've got all the players coming in as well.
Okay. This is why we need you, Frimmy. This is why we always want to speak to you on the show.
Yeah.
What is it like in the tunnel right now? I can only imagine it's absolute scenes, carnage.
It's literally scenes. They're coming in. Obviously, they're out here, soaked in all the glory. But then in there, it's just a cauldron of all the staff, the coaches, everyone in there, just happy, gassed that we are in the final. We're going to Wembley. Oh man, it's the best feeling ever.
I know.
Man, I can't even talk right now. I'm all over the place, man.
How are you feeling then about the final, guy? Because of course we won't find out the opponent until tomorrow night.
Be
Either
City
Manchester
or Newcastle.
City or Newcastle, yeah.
To be honest, it's got to boys that I'll take anyone right now, man. I'll take anyone. Listen, our team is such a great team. Whoever we get, I feel like it's going to be a great match, and I feel like we can go all the way. I really think that we can do that.
And Frim, you're always around the players. Look, we love here on Live from M5 watching you at the players' entrance and seeing who is going to give you that high five.
Or take my hat off when I don't have a haircut.
Big Gabby, shout out Big Gabby. Well, what is it like right now this season in and amongst the players? Because the vibe, the feeling, it must be good.
This has probably just been the best. Everyone's there for each other. Everyone's vibey, and you can tell that they're really determined to do something this season. Like we're in 4 competitions, and you can tell when you look into the eyes that they all want it. They all want to be there. So it's great to be a part of this group and just be in and around and see how they work. And it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure.
How much confidence do we think this will give the team? Look, we all know, everyone in football knows that this Arsenal side can go on and do some magical things this season. I'm scared to say anything too specific. Maybe win a thing or two. But this will give them even more confidence and belief, won't it?
I feel like I always, when I look at other teams, that I feel like the Carabao Cup's always the catalyst to kind of go on and win all the other big stuff. So if we go to the final, hopefully win it, it could be that kickstart to be like, all right, we've tasted it, nah, let's go for the rest. Let's do it. Let's go for four trophies this season. So yeah, listen, it's just a win at the moment. We haven't got to the final yet. We haven't played a game, but it's looking good, and I'm confident we can do it.
And you're a massive gooner like us, of course,
yeah.
Prim. What will it mean to you being there, pitchside, at Wembley, watching us in a final?
Wembley.
What? Of course you'll be at Wembley.
right.
Mate,
Well, we're going
come
to be
on.
there.
You'll be lifting that trophy with them.
No, I wish. I wish. But honestly, I think the last time I went to Wembley with them was the Community Shield. So that was the last time get in.
Yeah. There's just some supporters in the stands
Last
still here
time
just screaming at us.
was
Love
the
it.
the Community Shield. So to go there and hopefully win, pick up the Carabao Cup, that would just be special. But listen, like I said, we're not only going for that.
I know.
We're trying to go for all of them. You know what I mean? We're trying to go for all of them. But
Quadruple? Did someone say quadruple?
I didn't say it. But
Tiny Temple was saying it actually on the pre-match show. Tiny Temple, yeah.
We can say it, we can be confident, but
We're in the
stay
running.
humble. We've done one,
I believe whatever you say.
Really sweet.
I
Am I
love
right?
that.
We're going to let you go in a
No
minute.
worries.
But
I need to go do some editing.
Okay, fine. Bye.
You look nice one, guys.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
We're at
tomorrow.
Shover tomorrow with some of the women's team.
Are we allowed to say why maybe not. Okay.
We'll keep them guessing, Frim. Bye. Oh, what I love, Jez, and there's still plenty of supporters still here inside Emirates Stadium, even though the rain has not stopped all night. But obviously, we're so happy for Mikel, for the team, or the coaching staff. But what was so special, and this is what was so nice for us to be here pitchside to see that goal go in, is you and I kind of turned around, because the players, annoyingly, they ran and celebrated the other end of the pitch, like the other side, the corner to where we were. Frim legged it down. I'm wearing heeled boots. That was not going to happen. But what was so special and lovely to see is when we looked out into the stands, into the crowds, and just saw the absolute scenes of celebrations here, we saw what it meant to all of these supporters here that, again, believe what this team can do. But I think just to get that goal here tonight, it was just great for them to see and to feel that.
Yeah, like you said, I think normally when you're in the stand and then you're not that close, you do get excited, you watch the goal, you see the players celebrating, but be very close to the pitch and actually turning around and seeing the fan like jumping up, shouting, throwing things and topless and all sorts of stuff was like quite impressive, because you don't really have that opportunity to be there and to see that. So yeah, it's amazing. I think that goal could make a massive difference in the rest of our season. I know 0-0 would have still got us to Wembley, but that goal just created something, created an atmosphere in the and something. Now all the fans are going to get home and just celebrate and be so happy.
And obviously we've been doing Emirates Stadium live from N5 Hall of Fame moments this season. I feel like who's going to get there quicker to induct
I'm picking this one up for next week.
Oh, but this feels like it will be one of those like special iconic moments. Look, maybe more so for you and I because we were here pitchside to like really soak it all in. But we saw what it meant to the boys as well, to Mikel, how they were celebrating like they'd won the final.
I know,
right?
you saw all the boys that were on the bench that all run to that other corner with, with Kai and the rest of the boys celebrating and the coaches, everyone. Yeah, it's just like when you score that last kick of the game, that last minute, it kind of, you can let it all out and just make it so special.
And I do also want to talk, Jez, about Kepa, because he obviously was in the team tonight and he has been in the Cup. And I know leading up to tonight's game, there was a bit of talk about whether it's the second leg of the semi-final, should David Raya be played instead. But Mikel stuck with Kepa, and I think that was a fair decision. And look, it paid off, didn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, obviously, you get to that kind of crucial stage where you can't make a mistake, because otherwise you're out. You're at that semi-final stage, final stage where you just worry to make that decision to stick with someone who's not the number one, thinking, is that going to backfire? But I think Mikel's got faith in every player, and I feel that he's made the right choice. I think he's a top keeper. Yeah. He hasn't had much to do tonight, but everything he's done in spot on. And I remember my time when we were playing the Carling Cup, and Arsene used to play all the kids and play a second team, and we got to the semi, and then everybody were like, well, just play Thierry Henry, play Denis, play all the like strong boys. And Arsenal like, no, this is their cup, this is what. And then we did manage to pull it out and went to the final. Unfortunately, lost to Chelsea in the final. But I think when you've made a decision of who to start the cup game, and you can't really kind of change it, because I think Kepa won't take that too nicely. I don't think it'll be fair on him.
Yeah, so you know yourself how it feels to get through to the cup final. How will they be feeling and celebrating right now in the dressing room?
Oh, they'll be absolutely buzzing. Tonight it'll be all about celebrating, but I'm sure Mikel will keep them, grounded. Just guys, nice one, but we haven't won the final yet. We've got Sunderland on Saturday, another huge game for the Premier League, and we know we want it all. We want to win everything. So you've got to just quickly move on and get back to work tomorrow, recovery, working hard for some, and then just get ready for the next game, because that's what it's about. You just get that quick emotion, and then quickly you've just got to think, I can't get too high here, because we still haven't lifted the trophy. It's not done yet. Great, we're going to Wembley, but let's just move on to the next. The next is Premier League at the weekend.
And like you said, we've not done it yet, but we are through to the final, and we will be facing Man City or Newcastle. We're asking Frimmy, does he have a preference? Do you have a preference, or are you just feeling like we'll take on anyone?
I think obviously you just always think Man City over one game they can turn up, and they've got great players as well. So you would probably think I'd rather maybe take Newcastle, but when you look at the first leg, Man City are 2-0 up away. They'd be back at home tomorrow. So I just got a feeling he probably will not be Man City.
And of course, Kai Havertz got the winner here tonight. You could see what it meant to him. How good is it to see Kai back in the squad? It's been too long, Jez.
It has been too long, and I think he's a special player. He brings something completely different. As soon as he came on, you could see he holds the ball, he makes clever run, movement, comes short, can hold it, good in the air. Very, very intelligent player, and I think we've missed him, and I'm so happy to see him back, and obviously rewarded tonight with that special goal, and hopefully be the first of many till the end of the season, because I think he's going to be precious for us for all the competition that we've still got to play.
Yeah, so that final is, of course, next month at Wembley Stadium. We'll be there, which I'm so excited.
Can't wait.
How good will it be?
My God, I've actually never played at the new Wembley. Never played. I actually don't
Surely
think
a charity game or something.
I've never even been. No, I've never been. I've never been. So I'm telling
Jeremy?
you, I know, I'm excited. I've been to the old Wembley, but not the new one, so I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, what would it mean to us, but to Mikel, to this team, if they could win that final, win the Carabao Cup, get the first piece of silverware this season? How important is that for the momentum, for confidence, Jez?
God, I think it's huge. I think it's huge for everything else, not just for the Carabao Cup and lifting that trophy. Is just huge for the Premier League, huge for the Champions League, because I think he'll be, by the end of March, you could already have a trophy, and then the fan will certainly be even more optimistic, thinking, God, we've already won one now. Let's just move on. The confidence in the camp, like the players, will just really even more believe that they can achieve it all and win the, maybe quadruple, maybe.
Oh,
who knows?
Jez, can you imagine?
Nah.
How that would feel?
I just can't even imagine. Listen, we can't really get too ahead of ourselves tonight, because it's been a great night, great finish, win the final. Let's just, let's not get too excited. It's great, but quadruple is far off.
Yeah, fair enough. And we've got Sunderland on Saturday, back in action in the Premier League. I mean, it is just non-stop, isn't it?
It is
How
non-stop.
are you feeling ahead of that one? I mean, again, we laugh because we say this every time when we do our match day show live from M5. This is such a big game. This is such a big every game. But that's because it is, and I mean, I know we'll be buzzing from the weekend, of course. A great game, a great result against Leeds. And leading up to that game, Jez, there was a lot of talk in the media about, this could be a bit of a curveball this side for Arsenal. But What a dominant performance that was in the end, hey?
I know, no, definitely. I think every time people doubt us and you get a bit of noise from the media and you get, people kind of thinking, it's going to be tough at Leeds away, and then we just, let's just go and prove. Same tonight. People were saying, well, Chelsea, it's going to be hard. And yeah, it was hard, but, we've done everything right again. We've stepped up with the pressure. And then, I think the quality just at the end of it just show the group, the quality, the talent we've got, the manager, the decision he makes. I just think we're just like a machine now that is just taking everything and just can deal with the pressure, can deal with the noise outside from the press, from even the few of the fans. After we lost against Man United, it was like a bit of a disaster, kind of that. Oh my God, that's it, and then we just turn it around. We go to Leeds, we just put a great performance, win very comfortably, and then now doing this tonight. That's it, first final booked in now, and then that's it. Keep carrying on, keep getting them 3 points, and back to total focus, because before emotion sometimes drains you, and the last thing you want is this to come on Saturday, have Sunderland here and just get off still on a high from this performance and still think, it's all wonderful, it's all brilliant, and then take your foot off the gas, because you've just got to perform like it's your last game, like it's a final every single game, unfortunately. And I know, it's repetitive and it's hard for players to keep getting your mind back into it, but this is what it is. If you want to be champion, if you want to be the best, it's like consistency is all the time focusing on what you can do, what you can control. Tonight be recovery, tomorrow as well, and then preparing on Thursday, Friday, and then looking forward to the weekend. And then after the weekend, it'll be another game, and this is how it is, non-stop, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it was a dominant performance on Saturday, which we love to see, especially, like you said, after the Man United result. That was really important. But I think what was also great is then, of course, on the Sunday, we were all watching our screens, weren't we, as Arsenal supporters, waiting for Aston Villa and Man City, of course, because of the title race. So a very good weekend for Arsenal.
Great weekend.
With that, hey?
Yeah, amazing weekend. And obviously you don't want to, you just want to kind of focus on your games and what you do, but you can't help yourself as a fan to just look at what Man City and Villa are doing. You've just got to keep hoping that you keep doing what you've got to do, because at the end of the day, with 6 points, ahead of City, you've kind of just, you've got to focus on your own game. And if you keep doing the right thing and showing that character and that attitude, then you've got nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. So, obviously Man City, losing points is great for us, but I do feel that there's still a lot of games to be played in the Prem. And I do feel that we've got to stay calm, humble, and then really carry on working hard and carry on picking the point and doing, having performance like we've had at Leeds. I think this is the best way of just shutting every doubt, every people that are just wishing on us to fail, because you've got a lot of jealousy and a lot of people that just, they just want Arsenal to fail because they know we've probably got the strongest squad. And we've got so much talent. We've spent a lot of money in the summer. We've bought great players, and you just feel that people are quite jealous of it, and then they just would love to see us fail. And that's why you've just got to block it all out. And Mikel is great at doing that. He's just keep everybody focused. Everybody's on the task, and then we see performance like this.
Yeah, I mean, you said, Jez, after tonight, the elation that the boys will be feeling, that they need to kind of quickly put that aside and get focused ahead of Saturday, because the games really are thick and fast, as we know, in the Premier League, in football here. How hard is that to do when, you've just secured your spot in the final at Wembley next month? They'll be buzzing. How difficult is it to kind of put that to the side, put that to bed for now, and just focus on to the next game and a different tournament as well?
It's very, very hard. Very, very hard. And
I'm so excited. I'm just chucking my tablet everywhere.
And I've been in that position where I've had a great game, and then 2-3 days later another game comes, and then I'm quite not there. You know, I'm still on like cloud 9 from my performance, from my goal or whatever, and then I can kind of miss out the occasion. I don't play well, I don't perform, and that's the hardest thing in football, is to be consistent and just every day is just you switch it off and then get back to zero again. Let's start again tomorrow. That's it. Yesterday was yesterday. Great. Now let's start again. And the champions and the best player in the world, they know how to manage that. That's their quality. They know how to just be consistent, how to perform. Tired, not tired, pressure, not pressure, depend, you know, whatever the competition is, they keep performing week in, week out, and that's what makes the difference. That's why you judge a player and think this is a world-class player, because he does it week in, week out, every season, every year. You see a progression, and that's the hardest thing in football, because having one great game, every professional players have had one great game, two great games, but having 38 good games out of 38 in the Prem, this is hard, this is tough. So yeah, this is the job that we've got on our hand, is to keep performing and keep the boys, everybody involved, even the one that are subs and not, you know, as involved as some of the others. They've got to keep focused, keep getting it, keep hoping they get their chance. And then look at Kepa, like we said, you know, he doesn't play much, but when he plays, he knows he can't mess up, because this is, as a goalkeeper, you imagine you make a mistake and then you could cost a final, or you could cost a trophy. So he can deal with it. You know, he doesn't look like he's, you know, scared of anything or look rusty. He's just come in, do the job, and then just move on to the next game.
It must be pretty easy to come into this Arsenal squad right now, though, in terms of energy, vibe, what they're achieving being under Mikel Arteta. It must be a team that you would be so excited to join. Oh yeah, of course. You just you know, join this team. You just come in the starting 11 and you see all them great players next to you. You just feel I can't really not give 100%. I've got to just give everything I've got. Just play on a high tempo. Play. You know if you do make a mistake, you've got your teammate that will be behind helping you out. So yeah, that team at the moment, you just feel a very togetherness, a strong unit, a balance. You know, everything that you need to go all the way through. You feel that you've got it at the moment. So, you know, I hope that we'll carry on till the end of the season like this, and then hopefully leave some trophies. It's really important as well, Jez, for the players, and you'll know this yourself, for them to try and actually enjoy the ride of the season, the ups and the downs, and the chaos of it. Because, I mean, as supporters, right, we don't do that. And I know we've discussed it before on the show about actually enjoying the journey and not just be sat here watching games and stressing all the time, but enjoy the process. But I'm sure that's easier said than done for a player, hey? It's hard. And I'll tell you, during my career, even the best time I've had, I regret not enjoying them more. It's at the end of your career that you kind of wake up and then you just think, oh my God, I've won the Premier League. Oh my God, I've done this, I've done that. And you just think, I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have, because them times are rare and you don't realize, you know, what you've just achieved. But that's kind of the mentality of a player. You're just so focused on what you've got to do. You so want to perform obviously for yourself, but for your teammate, for the manager, for all them fans that keep coming and supporting you and believing in you. So you're just not playing just for yourself. And sometimes you don't take time to just reflect on it and think, my God, we playing great football. Everything's going our way. We're not enjoying it because you always want more. And then until, I think, the end of the season, when you kind of, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, winning trophy, lifting stuff and having the parade around here, you can't quite, you know, relax. You've just got to be so focused, and the concentration is constant. And like I say, we only see what they do here. We don't really see how they train. We don't see what they've got to do at home to prepare, because it's a 24/7 job. It's not a 90-minute job. Yeah, that's it, we're done now. No, they'll be all, you know, drinking like, you know, shake, protein, whatever, recovery drink, eating the food to refuel. They'll be like on it right away, because they know that they've got another big game coming up, and they've got to recover and make sure that body is full of energy for Saturday. Mikel will be absolutely buzzing tonight, won't he? I doubt he'll sleep, Jez. He must be really excited.
He must never sleep.
He never sleeps.
He watches
Is that
game.
insight you've got, yeah?
Well, listen, the insight I've got of a manager, and that's why it's not for me, the pressure they've got and the games that they've got to analyse and rewatch and see where that gone wrong and what they can improve. It's like a constant, focus and a constant work all the time. It's just too much for me. I couldn't do it. It's like I don't think people realise the amount of hours a day he spent thinking about football. It's non-stop, and I just know because I've been in that conversation with managers and I've seen them come in. They're the first come in. They stay there all day watching games. They go home. They straight in their office watching more games, like studying the next opponent, who's the dangerous man, all that stuff. And it's just non-stop.
Wouldn't it be lovely, though, for us to see Mikel lift some silverware this season, Jez?
I think he deserves it.
I
can't lie. I just think the hard work and what he's done since he's arrived, how he's turned this club back to where we deserve to be. I think he deserves anything. He deserves any trophy. He deserves everything. I think the work and the passion he got back into this club, the challenging for Premier League, Champions League, the games that we've seen, the talent, the quality, the players we've signed. I just think surely he deserves to get something out of it. I just think it'll be sad to just see him having another season without silverware, because I just think every year he's progressed. He got a better squad. He's learned from mistakes that he's made. He's just progressing in every, because he's a young manager and people just, forget that. But I think he deserves it, and I really hope he'll get it.
Oh, me too, Jez. All right, it's been lovely standing out here with you. Pitchside it's so quiet now.
It is a bit more quiet. It's like makes a big change, but yeah.
It does. We go again on Saturday, like we said, against Sunderland. Another big game this time in the Premier League. We'll be live from N5 from 2 p.m. We will see you there. Bye-bye.